Nope, I don't think so. New World is not viewbotting the New World Eternum trailer. But what is happening is that the marketing is ramping up, and this is a massive change. So somebody basically posted this, and it says this: Amazon Games appears to be viewbotting its New World Eternum trailer in the wake of the rebrand's underwhelming reception. And the analysis sort of seems believable, right? There's graphs, different kinds of graphs, talking about comments, talking about how many views they've got, showing this graph with like, it looks a little bit consistent but inconsistent. And then this one where it's sort of like dead until it explodes. And, you know, for most people, I'd be like, yo, that looks like a well put together video. But I don't think that Amazon are viewbotting. And if for some miracle somebody was viewbotting them, then it wouldn't be Amazon directly, it would be a marketing partner. There's no way Amazon Games are like, let's go and viewbot this channel. And you know why? Because you can do it in a legal way. One that is perfectly above board, that will get you a shed ton of views. And you know what that's called? Marketing. Now what we have here is actually not what I think they're doing. You can promote a video by, I think if you do it through YouTube, like as a normal person, I think it just goes on the side. But on YouTube, you can promote a video like that. That's probably not what they're doing. What they are doing is basically using that trailer as an advert. And it will look something like this. Mr. Lou sent me a screenshot of this, and you can see it's a proper trailer before the game actually plays. Like if you look behind me, before the video that he was watching plays, it's playing the New World Eternum trailer. You can do that with, like, I think it's either Google AdSense or Google Words. Can't remember the name. But basically, there's a way of advertisers getting their videos in that place. And you know what? It counts for the YouTube views. So what Amazon is probably doing is just this. I don't think we need a conspiracy theory really beyond this. And you might be asking, why is it so smooth? Well, they might not be bothered about the country that they're selling it to or anything like that. They might literally just be trying to get the views up, but I don't think so. What they're trying to do is get the idea of the game up. They want people to know about the game. That's what this ad is doing. They want people to pre-order this big button right here. They want people to click it and pre-order, because if you pre-order, your money's probably going to go out and you might never play the game, or you might play the game, or what have you, right? Depends how rich you are, I guess. To be fair, they're literally just ramping up the marketing across the board. This is another example. This is one that I found when I was looking up a PAX Day article. Here's one that I think was on Twitter, I think. Nope, Reddit, I think. Is it Reddit? I think it's Twitter, which is now X. Either way, there's a lot of adverts going out there. Now, many of you out there will be asking, why are you marketing this soon? New World Eternum's not out for 4 months. We're not getting any content for 4 months. Why would you start now? Well, it's like the previous one, right? Pre-order now. They want you to buy it. They want the console players to buy it. They want you to pre-order it, and then when it goes live, your money will be taken out your account. You'll be like, oh, maybe I'll give that a go. That's all it is. There's nothing sinister. They don't have to boost the views of a video. That doesn't really do them anything. I don't think boosting the views on that video through an ad will somehow trick YouTube into giving it organic views. It's probably just marketing. Now, it looks like they're spending an absolute shed ton on marketing. I'm not sure how much 1 million views would cost, but I'll guarantee you that they did not make $5,000 from this video. It's cost them way more than that. Now, is this whole plan going to be successful? I have no idea. There are some console players genuinely excited about the game. And you know what? I think the game is suited to console. I've said that quite a bit. It could be a moderate success. And the reason for this whole gap between now and then for PC users and stuff like that is because the PC users aren't customers right now. They're not interested in your money. They are. They just can't get it right now, so they're not trying. They're going after the console players. When they want your money, you'll know about it. But what else is going on in the world of Eternum? Well, I might as well get used to the new name, maybe. One thing that I have personally found very interesting in the last week or so is the absolute flatlining of the play numbers. Now, of course, the play numbers were always going to go down. They've been going down massively now since Rise of the Angry Earth, right? We've not really had any bounce up, I don't think. So it's just been consistent dropping after dropping after dropping. And that's what happens when you don't make content for a year. But what I'm reminded of is just like, look how flat this line is now. Some people will say some of this is bots, but I actually think it can probably just be mainly accounted for the fact that the hardcore players are sort of sticking around, right? The war players, there's people doing the New World League on Twitch right now. Some of them are sticking around, but the difference between the minimum and the maximum is not very much. And we had a peak on Sunday at 6,560. And if you compare that to last Sunday, that was 7,469. We did have a little blip when all the New World Eternum stuff was happening, probably just because it was got into people's heads again, right? But now we're back on the trend of it going down, and it's going to continue to go down. You can sort of see the flatlining, right? Like here we are having bigger gaps, and now it just sort of feels like the numbers, like very, very little differences between the two. The predictions for how low it gets before it starts going up, I don't know. People think that summer is like completely dead. Typically, you actually get a little bit of a boost in summer. I don't know why, but it just happens. What is also happening in summer though is the Summer Medley Fair 2024. Now this is huge. Oh, actually, okay, I don't think that's true. From what I can tell, it basically just says returning activities. The only thing that would be of interest here would be the patterns. Beyond that, I can't see if anything. I mean, if you want the Guitar Hero title, go get it. You want all the fishing trophies or whatever, go get them. But really, I think there's some new patterns, because they'll have to be new patterns rather than last year's patterns due to the way that the gearing and crafting has changed. But beyond that, nothing new. It is what it is. It's going live on June 26th till July 23rd. Huge. But actually, July tends to be okay because a lot of kids are off. I think a lot of people are just sort of like hanging around, not doing too much. Maybe they're looking after the kid from home and the kids are just playing around, and maybe the dads or the mums are on the PC, something like that. But yeah, I mean, I don't think this Summer Medley Fair is going to do too much either. Not going to make a prediction on the play numbers though, because that could go anyway. I have no idea how well that's going to go. And something else has happened recently. A lot of New World Twitch streamers have basically ditched the game. Trick, Baggins, myself, your boy Willie's currently on Tarisland, Crowther. There's quite a few who have sort of moved over from New World to Tarisland. And Tarisland is not necessarily an amazing game. And why is that? Well, as we said before, it's the lack of content in New World. Now, what's weird about that is the Twitch numbers haven't actually changed that much. The game Tarisland came out on Friday, and you can sort of see there was a difference, right? There's not me or Baggins streaming in the morning. I don't think Trick streamed until late or what have you, or maybe he actually streamed Tarisland, I don't know. But actually, it's not that crazy difference. Right now, it's doing okay because I think the New World League is popping, which might be distracting the metrics. I'm not really sure, but it's important and relevant that, you know, Baggins, who's literally basically the face of New World at this point, he's off there playing Tarisland. He's not playing New World. And who can blame him? Who can blame him? I'm also playing Tarisland, by the way. I'm not playing New World right now. I haven't logged in days. Things are looking a little bit iffy for New World right now. And you know what really annoys me? Well, probably not the most, but you know what annoys me? The fact that we're not going to know what's coming after New World Eternum until New World Eternum is out. Why would console players buy a game that they don't know if content's coming? And why would PC players still stick around? I don't know. Those are some interesting questions right now. You can expect less but more of this type of video. So I'm going to be doing less videos because there's nothing to talk about, let's be honest. But I might do this sort of style of video where it's a little bit more conversational because there's not much to talk about. It's sort of like a double whammy. Still happy to talk about New World or whatever over on Twitch. Make sure you come and follow me over there. Also, big shout out to my Patreons. I really appreciate you guys. That's it. I hope you have a most beautiful day. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.